Hello?
There are two main doors to your house, a front door and the patio doors. What door am I at?
Coming at you, yeah! I like to party. It's not as offensive as this one. And creepy shit. So his own fat ass. I like to party. What a 15-year-old would think is cool or funny. A 10! A 10! A fucking 10!
What is that, velvet?
Welcome back to the Avarice Podcast. I'm Devin. Today I want to address something that's always bothered me just a little bit about the opening scene in Scream at Casey's house. So there's that famous line, "Which door am I at?" There's two main doors to your house, the front door and the patio door.
What door am I at? There are two main doors to your house, a front door and the patio doors.
And I get that for argument's sake, I guess there would be one main door in the front and one main door in the back. But if you really look at that house, there are doors and windows and shit everywhere. And the way that it's shot and edited and cut together, it's actually a bit disorienting and confusing. You don't really have a good feel for where you are in the house at a given point in time and where that part in the house is in relationship to the other parts of the house. So I thought I'd go through it with kind of a fine-tooth comb and really pay attention to how it's laid out, how the rooms are connected, and count the fucking doors. Because that's what's really important here, right? Is knowing how many doors there are in Casey Becker's house. So, the movie starts with her answering the phone, and she's actually standing with her back to the, quote, main patio door that she later looks at Steve through and that the patio furniture gets thrown through later in the movie. So she answers that door, or answers that phone. That phone is sitting on a table in between two sofas in the living room. She has the patio door behind her, and there is one kitty corner to that on the perpendicular wall in the living room as well. Directly over her shoulder, we see that there is a dining room, and that the dining room has a set of French doors going off of it as well. She makes her way into the kitchen. He calls back again, and she's now on the cordless. After he says, "I want to know who I'm looking at," and calls her Blondie, she takes off down the hallway, and we see that she passes one door, then she locks a door, and then she passes another door. So there's 3 doors in that hallway between the kitchen and the living room. She's heading down to the living room. She turns the corner to the left, and for the first time, it's revealed to the audience what's on that part of the house, and it's actually the main front door. She locks the front door, and then she peeks up through the window in the door towards the outside. Then the audience, we're looking at her from the outside of the front door, and we can see her, and directly behind her is the main patio door that Steve gets killed through. So they're kind of in a direct line, and those would be the 2 doors that Ghostface is referring to.
There are two main doors to your house, a front door and the patio doors.
So then she makes her way into the kitchen. She sees Ghostface enter the house, and she sneaks out of a door that's in the back corner of the kitchen. So let's count that. We have the front door. We have the 2 patio doors off the living room. We have the French doors off the dining room. Then we have the 3 different doors in the hallway leading to the kitchen. And we have the door in the corner of the kitchen. So that should be a grand total of 8 doors. So when he says, "Which door am I at?" and then proceeds to list off 2 doors, I've always thought that it doesn't quite fit, because if you're looking around, you're like, there's doors all over this fucking place. And it actually helps feed into the insecure feeling, the feeling that you're vulnerable, because there's all these different entrances and people can see you from all these different directions. Anyway, so that's what I set out to establish, and I think I accomplished my goal. I believe that there are 8 doors in the lower level of Casey Becker's house, and the actual layout would be, as you walk in the front door, directly in front of you would be that living room with the 2 patio doors kitty corner to each other. There would be visually to your right, that would be the dining room with another French door. On the left wall would be the staircase. You would go down and turn right to go down the hallway, and in the hallway there would be the entire wall, essentially, of glass doors and windows. There you would find the kitchen, and the kitchen has a door off the back corner. I don't think that I explained that last part effectively. Anyhow, 8 doors, you heard it here. Like, subscribe, comment, all that good shit. Till the next time, this is Devin signing off and saying, be easy.